So let us also talk a little bit about the remaining user groups. So user groups are basically ways to share and make available things in the system. The things can be dimensions, teams to enter data against or to do analysis on, to share dashboards on, to share pivot tables on. And we also created groups for locations. So most offices and locations can have should have a user group so that you can create a dashboard for a certain particular location and only share it with those people who are interested in that location. So for this user, if this person will be in Iran as a whole, we could add them to some of the Iran locations. So Kerman, Tehran, yeah, there are some missing here. And if this person should be on the M&E list, we can add it to the M&E list. And if this person is going to be an administrator, we could add it to the administrators. This isn't going to be an administrator user, so let's leave it for this. Let's talk a little bit about the remaining roles. So making the user a country admin and a country administrator would give them the equal rights that you would have in order to do these things. I'd recommend not spreading it among too many people, just because there are ways and there might be bugs that make things tricky and make too many people making changes difficult to manage. So try keeping it at a manageable level is good. The global GIS user would give access to the GIS app. We've disabled this for the basic user so that if you want to add that onto the basic user, you can do this. That would give access to both. Global viewer is just more simplified than the basic user without the data entry app at all. Indicator admin we'll touch on later, but that will be needed for people who is managing indicators. And Greece is not supposed to be here, but that will be fixed. Those are basically the different types of the roles. If you have questions, so let's save this and just go back to users. So if you have questions on roles, a good place to go would be to go on the role management on the user app. You can go to user role on the user app. And here there should be a short description of the different roles. And you could also show details on them, but that doesn't give you much. Okay, that's the basics of creating a user.